All right, so those of you online, you can see we have a special guest who will be joining us today. We have Steve Pincus from LG, and we are going to let him kick our call off. Let me get the slide loaded here. And he is going to go over the LGK22 launch and contest. So the man, the myth, the legend, Steve, thank you so much for hopping on. And I know we started this last week, but we didn't talk about it on one of these calls yet. So just definitely wanted to reiterate it because I love that you guys run these awesome, awesome promotions.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate the invite very much. Good afternoon, everybody. Good to see everybody. So first and foremost, just wanted to re-review the Achieve LG app. As we know, there's always a lot of new hires, and believe it or not, we have great registration in the app to everybody's credit, but there's still a lot of people that aren't signed up. You'd be surprised. So in the Achieve LG app, this is our way to not just train everybody and educate you, but also give you an opportunity to win some awesome prizes from LG. And as you're seeing, there's a lot of activity from LG. At a minimum, there's a once a month program coming from me in terms of whether it's a spiff, a focus weekend, a learn and earn, which you have right now, etc. So we wanted to make sure everybody was registered. So Adam can forward this out afterwards. If you don't have this one pager, this is literally a new step-by-step of how to get registered, because some people, to be fair, it can be tricky, but you want to make sure you register and do everything from your phone, from your device, not from your laptop, or you will have a problem registering. But want to make sure you guys have this. And then let's go into the K22 for a quick minute or two here. So the current program is in the Achieve LG app on LG K22, basically is take the training module. It'll take you 2-3 minutes. I'm sure Adam and Robert and others can verify that one for me and confirm what I'm saying. It's real quick. It's a quick video, and then you run through some PowerPoint slides and take a 5-question quiz afterwards. It does not take a lot of your time. By completing that quiz, you'll still be entered into our LG TV a Day giveaway. This is exclusively for Boost. As you might have been seeing if you're following us on Twitter or Instagram, at @SellWithLG is our hashtag. We post the winners every day on there. We've had 65-inch winners, TV winners for LG, 55-inch LG TV winners. Actually, we just had a 32-inch TV winner from Chicago as a winner yesterday from I think it was Uni Enterprises, which I don't think it's one of your doors, but still, they're a Chicago dealer that won, so I figured it was worth a mention.
Yeah, and the thing too there is like people, it's such a huge advantage. People take this, you get a lot of local winners. Like these things are just for Boost only. It's surprising the people that don't take advantage of these. It's like take advantage of it, do it. You have great odds to win. It's much better than a scratch off.
And Adam, to follow up on that, I appreciate that. Here's the thing: you want to take, if you haven't done the training yet, no problem, but get it done today, because the quicker you get it done, the more chances you get put into the raffle. So let's say you get the training done today, you're entered into the raffle for the daily drawings through February 9th. It's not like you're just entered in the raffle for the day you took the training and then you're out. Everybody's got a fair chance throughout the 22 days to win as long as you take the training. So the quicker you take it, the more chances you have to win. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So the idea behind the Learn and Earn on the K22 is to get you ready for the launch of K22. So the good news is you guys are actually launching it a little bit earlier than scheduled, which is normal for LG in the Boost world, which is a great problem to have. So you're going to be ahead of when you get your mock-ups in store and so forth, which the pack-out date on all that, I believe, is February 9th, but you're going to actually get the physical devices in. DCI will have it in their warehouse, I think, tomorrow or Wednesday, whenever they get their weekly shipment. You're going to have K22s probably in your retailer doors, I'd say, by Friday, no later than that, as long as you've ordered them, which I would hope you would. Adam, you said you did a quick slide on a couple of the top features here, if I remember, right? Perfect.
Yep. Yeah. So this is kind of the slide of the features of what the K22 has in store. Perfect. It's an awesome phone for a great price. It should be a crusher.
Yeah. So the K22, it's not replacing another LG SKU. This is an additional SKU in the Boost lineup. The crazy part is the price on this device.
Yep.
So as you'll see here, this is not a typo on Adam's part. It's a 6.2 screen. That's crazy because this is what I would call entry-level pricing. And I'll go over that in a second. You got a 6.2 screen. You see the triple camera. You got 13 megapixel camera on here. And good memory and 32 gig. And the battery is still a 3,000 milliamp battery. For the price, retail price, what you're going to actually sell it for, retail, $59 is actually what your pick and upgrade price is. So it's $89 retail.
No, not port-in. That's new and upgrade, I believe, right?
Yeah, sorry. New and upgrade's $59. Port-in will be free at launch. So Boost will have that pricing ready for you guys as soon as you have it in stock. So basically a $59 phone. If you've got add-ons, upgrades, you're trying to get a customer in, you're not going to have a less expensive device in your lineup with these features. This is an absolute no-brainer. So again, 6.2 screen, 3,000 milliamp battery, really good camera with a 3,000 milliamp battery.
And you have the 32 gigs of storage space on that as well. So for that price point, you can't beat it.
Yeah, and you know, and a lot of it's, I would almost call it a straight Google device in the sense that there's not a lot of overlays on this one. It's almost a straight Google software in here. So normally you have the knock-on LG phones. You don't even have that on K22, just so you know. So it's just a straight, practically Google device. But you do have, obviously, the camera, the battery saver, you know, all the cool features on Android 10. And don't forget about Google Assistant, which you have on all LG phones, but don't discount that one, where for language translation, maps, appointments, alarms. And then lastly, because you've got a great device screen size on here, granted, you can watch from the phone, but you also can do, basically, as you might have caught it on the previous slide, the screen share. So you can share it to your TV if you'd like to play back a video or something else you might have do, or go through a slideshow from your camera. So it's not just a basic phone in terms of what it can do, but for the money at $59, new and upgrades and free on pick, I think it's a no-brainer. So that's why we wanted to get everybody educated early with the TV a day giveaway. And again, that runs through February 9th. On a great phone that you're about to get in stock here in the next few days. So any questions on Achieve LG? If anybody on the call is not registered, do you know how to get registered? I don't care if you've got the Fruit phone or Android phone. The Achieve LG app works on either to download. It's really simple. All your dealer addresses are loaded there, preloaded when you go through the registration. All you have to do is download the app, set up your name, your email. It will give you a confirmation email that you need to confirm from your phone. Once you've done that, all you do is go back into the settings, type in your retailer name. It'll populate the name, and then really is just a zip code of where your store is, and that address is already preloaded. Once you see it, you tap on it, and the last thing you need to do is enter the retailer code, and everybody write this down, or maybe Adam can put it in the chat room. Just a reminder, for all Boost, it doesn't matter where your retailer is, the retailer code is MOB, capital MOB 58. No spaces, just MOB 58. So, but any questions on Achieve LG, K22, the Learn and Earn, or anything else LG while you got me on the phone? On the phone, on whatever we're on, Zoom, WebEx, or whatever.
Hey, Steve, how many more TVs you have left to give
Great
away?
question, Robert. That would be, if I'm counting right, and my math could be wrong, I believe 17 more to go.
Wow.
We will do raffles through February 9th. That will be the last day we do a raffle. So get trained now. You have that many more chances to win if you haven't done it yet. And there's still a lot of people. If I told you the number that have taken the trainings, it's good, but it's not great, to be honest with you. So you've got a great chance to win if you get that training done. It'll take you 5 minutes or less, I promise.
And what was that retailer code? MOB 55?
Yep, 5.8. You got it.
5.8. Perfect.
Thank you for adding that.
Yep, and I'll send this deck out to all the DCI account managers as well. So if you guys aren't online and you need a copy of this deck, this retailer code will be in this slide for your registration.
For the DCI team on right now, especially when you're in the doors, my quickest thing is to say, hey, are you registered? Somebody will say, no, I'm not, or just check the phone real quick, see if somebody's registered, and if you could help them get registered, it literally just takes a couple minutes. Get it registered. And here's the other thing. Let's say you don't win in the Learn and Earn and you don't win the TV. For every training module you complete, you get points. And as Robert, Adam, or others on the call are going to tell you, because I hope they've done it themselves, you can then redeem those points for gift cards. And everybody's eligible for that. So you're going to win something from us if you just keep up with the trainings and different modules we have. It's not too much, but it's enough to keep you educated and award you, which I think that's a win-win.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is huge, guys. So I want to make sure you guys are taking advantage of this for sure. Steve, thank you so much. And I guess we'll open up one more time. Any other questions on this device before we move forward?
All right. Appreciate it, everybody. Thank you. Appreciate the time.
Thanks, Steve. Have a great one.
Thanks, Steve.
All right, guys. So let's jump forward into Smart Pay. So Smart Pay is one of the financing options that we have, right? It's a lease-to-own device payment. It's kind of like what all the postpaid stores do now, right? If you go to T-Mobile or Sprint or Verizon, they don't put you on 2-year contracts anymore. You basically finance your device, and this is what Smart Pay does for our customers. They'll pay monthly until they own the phone, and they can return the phone to SmartPay at any time. It takes 15 total monthly payments. So your initial payment on day 1 plus 14 monthly payments. And your initial payment is going to be the same as your monthly payment as well. There's no hard credit check. So there's no credit check on it, but they do need your customer social security number. So that's an important point to remember, is this isn't going to affect your customer's credit score, right? Is what they call a soft credit check. So it does not affect their credit score. It's not going to do any credit inquiries to their credit reports. So it doesn't matter if they've been denied for payment history, lack of payments, or whatever the case may be. It is no official credit check. They do have to be 18 years or older and have a SSN or an I-10. And they have to have a bank account with a debit or credit card. So that's another big key for Smart Pay is you do have to have a debit or credit card for your payments. The application process is quick. It only takes a minute or two. And for dealers, you guys, it's really nice because it's risk-free. You guys receive the funds about 48 hours after the sale via the virtual card or ACH deposit. And then if the customer, say in month 5, stops making payments, it doesn't come back on the dealer at all. SmartPay has their own team of collections that can go after that. So they made that leasing process very simple so you guys can just concentrate on selling. If you notice the hot sheet, which if you guys are wondering where to find the current hot sheet, it used to be under quick links. Now they have it in the Buzz. So if you go under quick links, click on the Buzz, you'll see device hot sheet. So this is the current hot sheet that's up there right now. It's getting more and more colorful as we have more kind of opportunities or deals that are added to it. But you'll see on the far right where it says it's the blue column, Smart Pay monthly payment. And that's just for your new upgrades and your port-ins. And it'll have this for every single device. So some of them maybe don't have a Smart Pay option, like a K51, for example, doesn't have one, whereas like a Stylo 6 does. It's $20 a month if it's newer upgrade. And port-in, of course, there is no Smart Pay fee because that phone would be free with the port-in. And so if you look at the phones that we sell a lot on, it's your high-end devices. So if you look at, for example, let's just say an iPhone XR. An iPhone XR would be $65 for new and upgrades and $45 for a port-in, and that would be what they pay every single month. So you can check that column and just determine is this a new customer doing a Smart Pay or a port-in customer doing a Smart Pay, or if they're doing an upgrade looking to go on Smart Pay, and you'll get your correct pricing. So it is different than our typical new upgrade or port-in pricing because we are, of course, financing those devices. Now, how they calculate this is what they're going to pay depends on the starting price and the cutoff price of the phone. That'll determine their upfront monthly bill. So the chart here kind of breaks it down between all the different categories and how those numbers are determined. One of the gold offers, any device that's below $89.99, you can put $50 in accessories in it, and the first month's bill, $60 out the door. So for as little as 20 bucks out the door, you have your taxes and your phones. This is a great way if a customer doesn't have a lot of money. What if I could get you out the door for spending only $20? And that's when you would then check them for Smart Pay. So this started back in August of last year, actually 2019. So 2 years ago, almost a year and a half. So any new line poured in or existing customer is eligible as long as that device cost is below $89.99. And with the Smart Pay bundle, since you have those ranges where even if the phone is low, you can throw in your accessories and then it all gets bundled into that financing price. So it's really big to help you guys increase your accessory sales. Some of the dealers who are really on top of it, they get it, they'll throw huge bundles in, and it's still only $20 for their customers. So this is great for customers who are looking for tax season prices as we approach tax season. Usually the payout is within 48 hours. It's a very low cost out the door for your customers. Great way to increase your guys' profits and your cash flow. And as we know, 3rd-month payment's important, even 6 months payment's important now. Smart Pay customers typically have a 90% 3MR because they're financing the device. They're going to make those payments. So similar to the Power Bundle, which pretty much assures you, it's not a guarantee they could port away, but why would you if you have 6 months covered on a Power Bundle? Those customers should stay with you. If you have a Smart Pay customer and they're financing all those months, they're typically going to stay with you. So one of the pitches that we recommend is when a customer comes in, you can ask them, are you want to pay cash, credit, or Smart Pay? Most people don't know what Smart Pay is. So they're going to say, well, what is Smart Pay? You know, this is where it opens up the door to that conversation. And you can give that proactive approach. Well, based on what you told me, I recommend the K22 for $20 down and $20 a month. You know, keep promoting that $20, 20 for 20 mantra. So keep it simple, $20 out the door. Focus on the low monthly cost for the device they want. Again, anything below $199 can be found in the 2420. Some customers may ask, what do you need my Social Security for if there's no credit check? Again, it's used to validate and verify their identity. It does not use the FICO credit scores, just to make sure they are who they say they are. Why do they need the bank account and routing number? They may be asked this. It's not all the time, but sometimes if you have a fringe customer that they may want more information on, it'll ask for a bank account and routing number. It's just an extra layer of that identity verification, and not everyone's going to be asked that, but that's why. It's just to verify their identity. And then customers say, what happens if I can't pay this anymore or don't want the device? Because it is a lease-to-own product, the customers can return the device to SmartPay at any time during their lease term. They just call SmartPay customer service to inquire about returning the device. They'll receive a shipping label in the mail, and once SmartPay has that back, they will not be held accountable for any future monthly payments. Of course, that device has to be in working order, can't be damaged or whatever the case may be. So one of the questions is, when's a good time to use SmartPay? Well, any customer is an opportunity, right? But it's really if you have a customer, in my mind, who is low on funds but wants to get a phone today, it's, hey, don't just walk out our door. We have an option called SmartPay where we can maybe do financing on that device, where if you don't have enough in your pocket, we can lower that amount and you can still get the phone you want today. They want to make sure every customer walks out with the device they want, then not just the device they settled for. So SmartPay is a great way to get them that higher end device. The dealer support, we used to have a SmartPay rep back in the day. Some of you may know her, Stephanie Maslow. She's been gone for a while now. So your support really is just going to come from the general dealer support numbers that are included in this deck. For dealers, it's a 415-390-2614. Again, that's 415-390-2614. And that there's a customer number as well, which is the 800-374-5587. And again, your account managers will have a copy of this deck if you want those numbers and are not online currently. So how do you process a SmartPay? Pretty quick and easy. Once you go into Elevate, you will click on the SmartPay icon in the POS. If you're selling a device with financing with SmartPay, you always want to process the financing as your very first step. Once you click on that icon, your SmartPay login screen will open in Elevate. So you want to log in with your SmartPay store ID to complete your application. Once you complete the finance application and the ID, you return to the POS to complete the activation and tender the sale. So the screenshot up right here just talks about what they need from the customer: first name, last name, email, phone number, date of birth, and then SSN or the TIN. It only takes about 15 seconds for customers to get approved. And once they get approved, it'll show the amount that they are approved for in a drop-down menu of popular items. If you don't see the exact phone that you want, so say you're looking for, the K22, and you don't see it's in there, you can tell them exactly what that item is. So you be specific in your description of the phone or accessory so they can assist you or the customer if they ever need a call. And it's pretty quick. Then just go to your payment details, verify the billing address. Again, you cannot use prepaid cards, so this isn't one where you can go, say, get a prepaid Visa from Walgreens after your own debit or credit card. And before you leave the screen, you want to make sure they view the lease details. You then get to the confirmation page, which means you can release the items to the customer, and they are good to go as far as your SmartPay application. You will get a SmartPay application number, which is very important. You keep that because you're going to need that application number to enter into Elevate. So you want to copy the number that you will then later add into your transaction details in your SmartPay screen POS. So we started off, we clicked on SmartPay, we went through those steps, right? Pretty self-explanatory. It's going to walk you through them. Once you're done, you process the standard Boost activation in the portal like normal. So you've done your SmartPay leasing button, fill that all out. You get back and you click on your Boost phone activation wizard and do your activation as you normally would. So quick and easy, but it's a great opportunity for you guys to finance devices for your customers. It helps promote your third month payment and drives higher end device sales for your customers. Any questions on SmartPay? All right, let's move forward then to our last topic for discussion today, which is Boost Up. Boost Up, very popular for you guys. This is just updated again in January of 2021. So this is a great way for our existing customer base to pay for their phone over 18 payments. Eligible customers can get the following with Boost Up. They can finance a device up to $600 on eligible devices. They'll pay the remainder over 18 payments. No credit check required. Down payment could be as low as $1. Taxes are due at the point of sale. Down payment plus taxes must be taken via credit or debit card. So the eligible plans are any plans $35 or higher. I'm sorry, over $35. So you have to be over $35 to qualify. It's not available for Boost Premier or Grace Period customers or on any other discounted plans. The hot sheet, similarly to SmartPay, right next to it, you'll see Boost Up. On the hot sheet, you'll see your total pricing and what the customer would pay in total. You'll see the monthly payment and you'll see the down payment. So on SmartPay, you'll see a lot of these phones out here. Like if you have an iPhone 7, it's only $1 down, $19 a month. 7 Plus, $1 down, $22 a month. So depending on the device, it'll tell you what they have to put down and then what their monthly payments would be. So for one of the things that changed is how long does a customer have to be with Boost in order to be Boost Up eligible? Big difference here between SmartPay and Boost, right? SmartPay, you can do day one, a customer wants to come over to Boost. Boost Up is for customers who have been loyal to Boost and stayed with us for at least 12 consecutive on-time payments. So the eligible customers will be any existing active single line or family plan on a qualifying plan that's made 12 consecutive on-time payments. If you're late once, that resets your timetable for on-time payments. So it's really important. You have to be on time for all 12 months. Being eligible for Boost Up is not the same as being approved. Eligible customers still must pass the approval process within the sales portal to complete the Boost Up transaction. So that is validating the name, address, date of birth. They do not need a social security number and driver's license. for Boost Up, whereas you do need the driver's, or you do need the Social Security number for SmartPay. And you do need a credit or debit card for the down payment plus taxes. The customer may bring someone in to pay the down payment with a credit card if they don't have one. So that's kind of an important workaround there that they have available to them. There's a Boost Up toolkit, which you guys can find under quick links on the sales portal homepage. They do have a Boost Up toolkit that will walk you through any common errors, exactly how to activate. And if there's something you can't figure out, you can reach out to your Boost AE so they can escalate it and get it updated. But there are a bunch of buttons in there to help you walk through this whole process. So how do you do a Boost Up? Number one, you have to determine the customer eligibility, which is on the sales opportunity section. You click on customer account menu, Boost Up device swap. Step two is you're going to show the customer the Boost Up eligible devices. Step three, you're going to begin the Boost Up swap transaction. Step four, you'll finalize the transaction and review the account status. And step five, if you want, you can enroll them in auto reboost where they don't have to come into your store anymore. What's critical in that finalizing transaction and review account status is at the end of the transaction, you have to go back to the customer's account and check that it says installment billing contract in effect. If you don't see this message, do not do a normal device swap to the phone. Start the transaction over again and try to resolve whatever issue caused the error or unapproval. So that step-by-step guide, again, that I have included in this deck is also available for you on the homepage of the sales portal. So great financing options. If your customers don't have a lot of money in their pockets, do not let them walk out of your door without either a SmartPay or if they're qualified for 12 payments of Boost Up, get them the phone they like. Don't let them just settle for something affordable because really many of our phones are affordable with these awesome programs. Again, thanks to Steve for hopping on for the LGK22. Make sure you guys get registered. We'd love to see some DCI winners for those TVs. And that is what I have for this week. We will open it up for any questions out there. All right. If there's no questions, I want to thank you guys so much for hopping on, and we will chat with you soon. Thank you.